Lady Sarah McCorquodale, the sister of Diana Princess of Wales credit, Max Mumby, Indigo, Getty Images Europe Princess Diana's elder sister vouched for a man who attacked two charity workers monitoring a hunt as a judge decided to spare him a prison sentence. Lady Sarah McCorquodale told the court that George Grant, who assaulted the men with his son Thomas Grant leaving one victim with a broken neck, would lose his job and home if he were jailed. McCorquodale, who is joint master of the Belvoir Hunt, told Leicester Crown Court that Grant is very hardworking, good at his job, and that she had never seen him lose his temper like that. Grant and his son were both given 16-month prison sentences, suspended for 2 years. Judge Jinder Singh Bora told the men, "Both of you flipped. Neither of you are by nature violent men." They worked for the Belvoir Hunt in the East Midlands, which describes itself as one of the world's most celebrated fox hunts. Daryl Cunnington gets treated by the Emergency Services credit. YouTube. The pair, aged 57 and 25, had already pleaded guilty to causing grievous bodily harm against Daryl Cunnington and actual bodily harm against Roger Swain, the BBC reported. On the day of the attack, members were taking part in so-called trail hunting, which mimics fox hunting and involves laying a scent for a pack of hounds to follow. Those monitoring the hunt, who work for the League Against Cruel Sports, suspected they may be illegally hunting foxes with hounds, the court heard, although there was no evidence to suggest this was the case. The group had set up recording equipment to film the hunt, which the Grants spotted, and the men decided to approach the monitors while riding a quad bike. Prosecutors said George Grant told his son to go and get the boys and come back, so he rode off on the bike, and returned with a pickup vehicle. 4 masked men got out, reports said, and Mr. Cunnington, a former police officer, said he was attacked and pushed down a 14-feet drop by at least 2 of them. Lady McCorquodale is one of Diana's 2 older sisters credit, Pamela Price, AFP. The court heard Mr. Swain was also attacked and pushed down a smaller drop by the Grants and the masked men. They were never identified, and the Grants refused to tell officers who they might be. Mr. Swain, who managed to call emergency services, said they were lucky not to have been killed. While George Grant did not physically attack Mr. Cunnington himself, the court heard that it was a joint venture between him and the other men. The father and son, both of Belvoir, also pleaded guilty to theft of a video camera and damaging an SD card in the attack near Stathern, Leicestershire, in March 2016. The men were ordered to do 200 hours of unpaid work and each pay Mr. Cunnington £500 in compensation. Afterwards, Mr. Cunnington told the BBC he was frustrated that the other perpetrators were never brought to justice. Lady McCorquodale is one of Diana's 2 older sisters, the other being Lady Jane Fellows. She became a master of the Belvoir Hunt in May 2010 and is president of the Diana, Princess of Wales Memorial Fund, which has raised £100 million for various charities.